Pitch lifted deep to center field. That ball is carried. It could go, and it is out of here. Home run, Kyle Neary. Are you kidding me? It is. They're going to send a runner. Here comes the runner. Oh, they're going to get him on a double play. Beautiful job.
Guide. Deep. Gone.
All right, good afternoon as we jump right into it. Game number 2 here at the Coaches versus Cancer at Mainland Regional High School. Good afternoon, everybody. Sun is finally starting to break through after a chilly, overcast, rainy morning here in Linwood, New Jersey. But it was exciting and warm after a big blast by Mr. Kennedy, Kyle Kennedy, in game number 1. And that fastball is high for a ball to Zach Barbish.
Nick Hignett on the mound for your Millville Thunderbolts. For the Thunderbolt fans.
Glad you referred to them as the Thunderbolts and not the Lightning.
Yeah.
That pitch is low and away for a ball. Al Fisher, Doug Stasek for BFA Sports bringing this ball game. That pitch bounces up there for ball number 4. Zach Barbish leads off with a base on balls. That'll bring up the shortstop, Landon Freeman.
Man, we can almost move the BFA tent. The sunshine came out. Next thing you know, it's like, boom. Get a minute to pause here after this at-bat. We could be able to go through the Lenape lineup since the other game went extra innings. It was a little bit of a hustle to get back up on the air. Called strike there.
Pitch is over for a strike call. We're joined back in the booth by Mr. Jim G. of RK Chevrolet Kia Subaru of Vineland.
Well, we know that RK does it right.
I'll tell you what, like gum on the bottom of your shoe, you can't get rid of me.
Jim with the one-liners. I'm liking it. So that pitch is low and away for a ball.
Looks like the sun's popping out.
Yeah, so I'm going to probably move the tent between innings here for you guys.
Gavin Shapiro calls timeout.
While we got an opportunity, let's take a look at the Lenape starting lineup brought to you by the RK Auto Group. Delsea Drive in beautiful Vineland. And for Lenape, not the Tartans, we just didn't update that logo. It's going to be Zach Barbish, Landon Friedman, Grant Hunter in the 3 spot, Quinn Accione in the cleanup, D'Alessandro 5, Dylan Shank 6, Danny Sassaman 7, Snyder and Aguilar.
That ball's popped, found to right field side and out of play. Cade Mulheron gave it a chase. Oh, you lost? Okay. Again, Landon Freeman at the plate with a runner at first base and nobody out. Hignett winds, swing and a miss. He struck him out. As Freeman goes down swinging for the first out here at the top of the first.
Good start there by Hignett on the mound, getting the ball from Coach Dan Fimiani. We were joined earlier in the booth by Harry Rodriguez and Hunter Brailsford. Assistant coaches on the staff.
Grant Hunter steps to the plate. 1 out. And he takes the first pitch over for a strike. Hoping that sun warms us up about
Oh,
another
yeah.
10 to 15 degrees, hopefully.
Well, as soon as we move this 10, it will.
You got to figure Highland and Hamilton players are envious of these two teams because it was a little chilly this morning playing baseball. These guys are playing in perfect conditions right now.
Okay, Grant Hunter, the left fielder at the plate, facing Nick Hignett. And that fastball catches the outside corner. This count goes to 1-2. Game number 2 of 4 today. Coaches versus Cancer. Timeout called by Grant Hunter. Again, probably a little bit of cat and mouse going there.
I like the umpire there. I like an umpire that's very boisterous and let you know there. He was out there letting everybody know the time was called.
Count still 1-2 to Grant Hunter. Barbish at first, and they go over there and chase him back as Hignett lets him know he's got him on his mind.
Yeah, I would just tell him to start them a wide up easier to pick up the action.
Here's the 1-2 pitch.
Ooh,
And it caught him on the, looked like it caught him on the forearm.
Yep.
So his batsman sends Hunter over to first base and Barbish over to second. That'll bring up Quinn Accione. Public address announcer said Accione, so
Accione?
we'll go Accione.
Yes.
We'll go Accione.
Because then if it's wrong, we'll blame it on him.
That's right. Got the free out. That first pitch.
Oh,
that one got away. But runners do not advance. Gavin Shapiro got to let that one get away from him a little bit.
Gotta be careful. You have man on second there. Second and shortstop were awake to see that ball and not get into the outfield.
Hignett checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Count now 1-1 to Accione. One pitch. Fastball high for a ball. It's now 2-1.
Runner second for Lenape. Very active on a secondary lead.
Zane Barbish is
Keep an
looking a
eye.
little runnerish. That breaking pitch misses low. It's now 3-1.
Just
to
missed.
Accione. Hignett sets. And a 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. As he swung through that 3-1 pitch. It's now 3-2. Nice pitch by Hignett as he gets him looking.
Way to battle back.
Backwards K for Hignett as he gets Accione looking, and that'll bring up Max D'Alessandro. See, I said D'Alessandro, and it's D'Alessandro. I gotta get something right today, Jim.
I'm sure I'm surprised Doug wasn't all over you for that. We have someone replacing the runner at second base here.
Okay, so Barbish is catching, so that's probably
Catching,
why.
so, yeah.
So he's catching. Yep. So we have ourselves a courtesy runner. First pitch of D'Alessandro. Over for a strike call. So we have a delay.
You gotta like the BFA production here, making the adjustment between games so that the umpire is not blocking the shot from the center field camera. That's good work there on Doug Stasik's part.
Hard ground ball to short. Draws, makes a great play, throws over to third for the force out. And there's a young man we wanted to mention earlier, Sergio Draws, a young man who is showing that he's got the defensive skills. He's got a great arm as well. We'll go to a break. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll be back with the bottom of the first. No score here on BFA.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
All right, welcome back as we move to the bottom of the first inning. Lenape takes the field. The Millville Thunderbolts coming to bat. Give you your starting lineup for the Thunderbolts. Leading off, Nate Robbins, batting second. Wayne Hill, batting third. The Big Cat, David Rodriguez, batting fourth. Matt Meiswinkle, batting sixth. Gavin Shapiro, batting seventh. Sergio Draws, batting eighth. Dominic Dukey, and batting ninth, Edgar Ramos. And actually, I got the numbers wrong, but Caden Mulhyron will round out the lineup. And we're getting ready for the first pitch here in the bottom of the first, with Nate Robbins facing Ricky Snyder. His battery mate, Zach Barshman.
Starts him off with a breaking ball.
Pitch is fouled at the plate. Count now 0-2. Quickly to Nate Robbins. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Snyder. Low for a ball. It's now 1-2.
It was good discipline. That ball was not much off the plate. He laid off of it.
And a 1-2 pitch. Low again for a ball. It evens up at 2-2 to Nate Robbins, leading off the bottom of the first inning for the Millville Thunderbolts. Coached by Dan Fimiani and Harry Rodriguez. Nice cut there by Robbins as he fouls that one straight back. Here's the 2-2 pitch coming from Ricky Snyder. That pitch is lifted to the right field side and out of play. So the count remains 2-2 to Nate Robbins.
Nate's battling in there. Laid off a couple tough pitches there and fouled one off. Go to full count.
Yeah, count moves to full right now. And a 3-2 pitch. Cued back to pitcher's mound. Snyder flips underhanded to first base, and they get him.
Think off his foot?
It looked like it the way it came off.
Yeah.
They're clapping.
There you go.
There you go. Foul ball.
Al, we saw that all the way out here in center field. How
Yeah,
did the umpires not see that?
So here's my question. The home plate umpire was right on top
Right.
of it, but he didn't make the call, so I'm assuming the first base umpire must have made the call.
I think Coach Rodriguez may have asked for help there and got it from one of the umpires.
Oh, swing and a miss. He struck him out on the foul tip. As Robbins goes down swinging, that will bring the fleet-footed, very speedy Wayne Hill playing center field today. Hill
First pitch is a ball.
Hill, one of the standouts here for the Millville Thunderbolts.
Snyder starting both batters off with off-speed pitches. Foul.
Ball was ripped, just foul on the first base side. Count evens at 1-1 to Wayne Hill. Get him on the base pads. There's going to be some. And that 1-1 pitch is low and away for a ball. It's now 2-1. Snyder gets his sign from Bashman. And that pitch is a fastball high for a ball. Thunderbolts versus the Tribe here in game number 2 from Mainland Regional High School. Coaches versus Cancer. That ball's hit up the middle.
Oh, tough bounce.
A tough hop. As Friedman did his best to try to gather that one, but nonetheless, Wayne.
Freeman had a beat on that, and then just hit a bad spot there. It's a shame there. That would have been out.
It was a hot shot hit by Wayne Hill. I call that one definitely a single. As the big cat David Rodriguez, the big lefty, steps to the plate. He's completely transformed his frame over the last couple of years, and he's definitely to be reckoned with. Lefty on lefty. Move over to first base, not in time. I think that was probably his sixth move because I didn't think that was one of his better ones. He was just doing the old obligatory. The obligatory throw over to first base.
Yep.
And called a balk.
See, Al, that's what I was talking about the last game.
Yep.
You never know with the umpires. Now, I would have called that. I thought that was a balk, but so many games you watch where they do not call that.
Yeah, he made his move. It looked like he made his move to home and then tried to throw to first, and I think that was absolutely the right call.
A lot of umpires get these lefties get away with that, especially when you move up further into college and in the pros. Now, Lenape coach wants an explanation on what is going on.
That's Mike Wasienko.
Coach Waz, as he's affectionately known.
So Coach Waz wanted to know. I thought when he raised his leg, he went towards the plate. He stepped to the plate and threw over.
Yeah, he's got to make his offering at first. He can't not. He commits to home. He's got to go home.
Yep,
that's what he did. So the big cat has an opportunity to knock in a run here in the bottom of the first. Breaking ball outside for a ball. As he finally sees his first pitch.
Yeah.
You talk about a transformation in shape in his body. David Rodriguez looks the part now.
Gives you a little David Justice look at the play. Just reminds me of the old David Justice in his stance there.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Probably showing my age there. Maybe a lot of the.
Sorry, we're old.
A lot of the younger fans have no idea who David Justice is. But that being said.
Ooh, big cut by Rodriguez. Just misses.
Let me tell you something. If he connected, we may have been ducking here in center field.
that was definitely a left center swing.
Yes,
sir. We've seen him go opposite way over at.
But you guys have known him since he's been a kid, though.
Dude, he's done an unbelievable transformation. Dropped 80 pounds.
Oh,
Oh, they got him at second base. Wayne Hill picked off by a great move by Ricky Snyder. And here it is on the Game Changer instant replay.
he got caught no man's land here.
Look at this. Good pick.
Oh, he started
Until
leaning. He was
leaning,
going.
Yes.
And the umpire was right there. Johnny on the spot making a great call. He was making his move to third, though.
And the Lenape bench players were letting him know that he was out.
Yeah,
in the
I'm sure.
background there.
Well, just in case he didn't know.
Just sort of waving to him, letting him know.
There you go. All right, now 2 outs. David Rodriguez with nobody on. Could still do some damage with that bat. And there's a ball hammered to right
Down
field. That's going
past
to get
him.
by the right fielder. Rodriguez makes his turn, heading into second. Will they wave him for 3? He is
He's
going
going
for
for
3.
3.
Here comes the throw. It's going to be close. And they don't get
Oh.
him. Triple for David Rodriguez. And how big was that pickoff at second base?
Yes.
Because you have yourself an RBI right there.
Yes, it's huge. I think the right fielder Shank got caught in between there. Ball gets by him. And Rodriguez, I thought he was going to stop at second, I'll be honest with you, but the third base coach being aggressive brought him in. I think a good throw would have had him.
Here it is again. See how close it was. The throw does beat him, but he just got by the third baseman, Aguilar.
I'll tell you how big that pickoff at second is, Al. I mean, he had the ball caught him at first, which was questionable whether that was the case. And now they pick off the player.
There's a
at
ball
second.
driven to left field, going deep.
Back.
That ball's a one-hopper to the fence. Rodriguez will score, and here comes Meiswinkle into second base with a stand-up double.
Millville doubles up, picks him up there. Runner that got picked off a second. But I was stating before is that this pitcher now here, Snyder, will have the base runners thinking, knowing that even though he got called for a balk and then picked off somebody, and being a lefty, they're going to have to really watch themselves on the bases here.
So Meiswinkle, a first pitch double to left center field, knocks in David Rodriguez, and that'll bring up Gavin Shapiro, the catcher.
That's big.
Oh, I made a mistake here.
Here we have a
What?
pinch runner.
No. He said Sergio Draws. I thought I had the lineup in. Hold on a second. What did I do? Wait a minute. It is Gavin Shapiro. What number do we have at the plate? No, it's Sergio Draws. It's Draws. No, it is Draws. Okay. That was Shapiro that.
Nice hack, good pitch.
Pitch is
Foul
fouled
off.
back.
We had 2 big bombs by Millville here.
Oh, yeah. Swing and a miss. He struck him out as Draws goes down swinging, but not before the Thunderbolts put a run on the board on a big blast to left center field by, I believe it was Shapiro, knocking in David Rodriguez. We'll go to a break. We'll be back right here on BFA, 1-1, tied up here on BFA Sports.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
All right, top of the second inning we go. 1-0 Thunderbolts, as I misstated. It's not 1-1, as the Thunderbolts take a 1-0 lead. I got a little confused with the lineup. Of course, that's my old age, Jimmy G, kicking in.
That's right.
That first pitch, I believe, was on the inside corner for a strike call.
Problem was you didn't have Doug here to tell you were wrong.
Yeah, well, and then I would have had to tell him, well, hold on, no, I'm right.
Doug always seems to be able to keep you in line now.
Yeah. You think so?
He doesn't let anything slide.
Dylan Shank at the plate facing Nick Hignett. As Hignett holds a 1-0 lead early in this contest. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
The high heat.
Shank goes down on 3 pitches. That'll bring up the DH, Danny Sassaman, hitting for Ricky Snyder. The first offering to Sassaman from Snyder. I'm sorry, Hignett. I got thrown all off there, Jimmy.
We have to see if we have the right lineup here, huh?
That pitch is over for a strike call. Count is now 1-1 to Sassman. Swing and a miss.
Hignett start off with some nice heat here.
Sassman down 1-2. Again with 1 out here in the top of the second. Foul at the plate.
With the little hanger there.
Just help me, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't there only 1 runner on base when they made the last out?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just make it sure. No worries. That pitch is high for a ball.
Up.
Well, we'll know coming into the bottom of the second inning who leads off that inning.
That's right.
That'll
tell the story.
That will tell the total story.
Yes.
That pitch bounces up there for a ball.
Shapiro wanted that one, as you could tell, as he framed it and held it there for another extra second just to let the umpire know, hey, you may have missed that one.
Doug very possessive of his cold coffee.
Yeah.
That ball's ripped down the third base side, but foul. So we had a little controversy here in the bottom half of the inning.
And you were not here to correct Al or to
Still
fix
still
it.
applying the
it may not be.
Al's
You may not be
conspiracy
able.
theory. They bat out
But
of
there
order.
might be, yeah. Well, we're going to see.
Or there's a lineup.
Or the lineup changed before the game started.
If you go to Game Changer,
That's where I was going to go, but I can't do that and call a game at the same time.
well, we can't.
That's where I was
shoot go
going.
and call a game
Did I not
either.
say that, Jimmy?
Yes.
Jimmy, did I not say
I'll
that?
take
say
care.
that.
I'll take care of it for you.
All right.
Like everything
Tell
else.
me what happened.
He was looking for an intern here at BFA to help
Yeah.
him out do the.
You're the
legwork.
perfect candidate, by the way. That pitch is lifted to the first base side, giving chase and running out of room. That ball falls safely to the ground. Good effort by Dominic Dookie. Count now 3-2 to Danny Sassaman. Timeout called. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out for the second strikeout in a row for Hignett.
Hignett, let's operate quick. He got that ball after the timeout, got the ball back, and was ready to fire.
That's probably a key component to his pitching style to
Yes.
keep him off balance. So nice work by him.
He's wasting no time. Watch him now. Here we go.
Xavier Aguilar,
Oh.
the third baseman. That pitch is fouled on the first base side and out of play.
Ooh, just missed the car. And future RK Body Shop work.
Shameless plug by
Right.
Mr. Jim G.
It's up and out of the zone. So lineup is Robbins, Hill, Rodriguez, Shapiro, Draws, and Dookie for start things off for Millville.
What is it again? Swing and a
Swing
miss.
Nice pitch.
I guess on Game Changer, they looks like they might have missed a batter. On Game Changer, at least.
Pitch is
You
foul.
almost admitted you may be right, Al.
Maybe right.
Maybe.
Where's Billy Joel when you need him? I may be crazy, but I'm just a lunatic you're looking
There
for.
you go. Save that for tomorrow night.
There you go.
Trivia, brass tap.
That's right, baby. Swing and a miss. He strikes out the side. As Aguilar goes down swinging. 3 Ks for Nick Hignett. As we go to the bottom of the second with your score, 1-0. Millville Thunderbolts here on BFA.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
All right, we move to the bottom of the second inning. Ricky Snyder back on the mound for the Tribe of Lenape. As Dominic Dookie leads this one off here in the bottom of the second. Takes the first pitch. Over for a strike call. That ball's ripped to first. It gets by the first baseman, Accione. And Dookie is a leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the second. Again, this is a tough one. If we get this one in the Game Changer replay, we'll see how we're going to call. We got the tail end of it. That's all right. No worries. That was a hot shot, though. I don't know how he called that one. You can be the bad guy in this one.
I'm going to call that an error.
All right, E3 it is. Oh, and that ball's ripped down the third base line. It's going to go in the corner. Here comes Dookie into third base. He's going to slide in safely as Ramos gets a stand-up double.
Left fielder Grant Hunter bobbled that ball. We would have had a good shot at the play at third base there.
Thunderbolts are swinging the bats.
Yes, they are.
A lot of electricity in this lumber. Here it is again. Wait on it. Nice. Turned on it beautifully as it went right down the line. And we've got a threat going here in the bottom of the second. Caden Moranin now steps to the plate with runners at second and third and nobody out.
As we discussed earlier, Al, you'd like to see in this position the batter take the ball to the other side, the right side of the field, push a run in.
Nobody out. I'd like to see these guys just swing away.
As he
And
just did
Moran
there.
just did there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low and inside for a ball. It's 2-1.
Nice play by the catcher, Bushman. Nice block, man on third. Although we have a short backstop, that ball can ricochet and has ricocheted in the first game down the third baseline and first baseline. So runner on third has to be on his toes. Ball hit the opposite way, get a run in. Nice job.
That's textbook
Quality
baseball.
at
Giving
bat.
yourself up, getting an RBI. Beautiful job. Good call there, Jim.
Quality at bat. That's right. And look at the Millville players, Al. They're doing what they should do. Congratulating that. Gave himself up. Get the run in. Good team baseball there. Like it a lot.
Wait a minute.
Doing a lot of coaching behind the scenes.
First pitch is a ball. Go outside. First pitch is a ball. A little bit low and away, and the outside. That's number, looks like number 16.
Still got a man on third base here with one out. Let's put the ball in play here.
So Nick
Squeeze
Hignett,
another one in.
Nick Hignett is actually hitting for himself. So that's probably where the confusion was.
Yeah, so they're DHing for somebody else.
Yeah, Micewinkle. They're probably DHing for Micewinkle. That was Shapiro to hit the double. So let's get back and make sure we give everybody the kudos they deserve. And another balk, and a run will score.
Another balk.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to Doug Stasic. Do we have that on replay, Doug?
I believe we do have that one on replay here at the Game Changer.
Never doubted it.
So we'll check that out.
Let's see.
So you're going to see him get to the mound, and I'll show you the hiccup here.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
That's why I just dropped the ball.
Yep.
And
unfortunate.
while his foot was engaged on the rubber.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But as usual, when you hear the opposing team start to yell, they see it. So
the Thunderbolts are loud.
Yes.
No matter where they go.
That is our fourth balk in 2 games.
Yeah, it's we've seen a lot of those, but it's early in the season, right?
True.
Like you don't have much of a preseason in
that
New
one,
Jersey.
though, that's just unfortunate for Snyder. Just dropped the ball while his foot was still engaged in the rubber.
That pitch just popped up at the first base side and out of play. So we figured it all out. Micewinkle is the one that's been
Your score sheet is looking fantastic.
Yeah, it's looking like
So
a
I
tragedy.
thought Al was splitting the atom over there, but he's actually figuring the lineup out.
Jeez Louise, I'm supposed to be calling a baseball game here. Swing and a miss. Snap throw to first. Oh, no. Actually, it was strike 3.
Yeah, that's called around the horn after you strike the batter out, Al.
You can tell Doug is back in play. He's not allowing Al to get away with anything.
I can tell you right now, he doesn't want me to say what I'm thinking right about now.
God forbid. If he was ever in the car with you and you turned the wrong way, I couldn't even imagine what it would be like with you two in the car. Holy smokes.
Oh, boy.
Good stuff.
Good stuff for you.
Dude, now I need my sunglasses.
There's a ball hitting the hole for a base hit.
Had eyes. And if anybody that knows these two, if they were not on air, this is exactly how they are.
We try to tell people this all the time.
If you were having a drink or if you were having a meal, they do not let each other slide on anything.
Nah, can't let them slide. But you might want to.
Nate Robbins now, 2 out base runners. He gets that single in the hole between short and third. Always a rip up the middle by Wayne Hill. And the hit parade continues for the Millville Thunderbolts.
They are aggressive at the plate, boy. I'll tell you what.
Well, it all starts for a lot of these guys trained together in the offseason at heavy hitters.
Yep.
So heavy hitters over there in Pittsgrove, Harry Rodriguez and his crew done a phenomenal job of getting these guys ready for the season. Lots of guys getting opportunities at the next level from a collegiate standpoint. And it all starts with where you spend your off-season and summer training, and why not check out Heavy Hitters, especially if you're a family that lives out near Cumberland County. Harry Rodriguez and his crew. Check them out at heavyhitters4.com.
Right on the outskirts of Cumberland County, right adjacent to Salem County, so you tie in Cumberland, Salem, Gloucester. It's not a long ride. He's positioned perfectly.
No, and Harry Rodriguez, who is an assistant on the Millville Thunderbolt staff, is now also an assistant at Cumberland County College. So RCSJ Cumberland. Yep, Harry just added to the staff over there.
So Harry probably
peacocking.
gets what, about 6 hours sleep a night, and then it's baseball.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Give or take.
He's peacocking over there right
Yeah.
now. The way these guys are swinging the lumber.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something. They're aggressive, and they're not missing their pitches.
Oh,
That's
no.
it. They're getting it.
They're-
It's not like they're fouling it back. They are driving the ball.
Yeah, head coach Dan Thimiani got to be happy with these guys finding their pitches.
David Rodriguez steps to the plate after that big triple last inning. Takes that first pitch low and away for a ball.
Big Poppy.
I think after
I
the
call
first,
him the big
first
cat.
at bat, he realizes he may have to sit here and throw some off-speed stuff to him and let him hit his off-speed, not sit on the fastball. If you're gonna get a hit, it's going to be on his off-speed stuff.
Well, he thwarted the ball the last time he was up. So he hammered that one into the right field corner. But college coaches, I'll let you know. Check out the BFA Live Sports YouTube feed. Go under Recruitment Videos 2021, and you're going to see that 6'3", 215-pound machine put on a display.
Another pick-off play, as we were discussing earlier, Al, with Snyder, that this lefty's not going to let these runners get that extra step at all there, and he's going to keep them on their toes.
David Rodriguez, by the way, Rapsodo certified 102 miles an hour exit velo.
Ooh-wee.
So the kid can swing it.
I don't think that's his best, to be honest with you. The way we've seen him into baseball, that one was a shot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that got out there in a hurry, that triple last time up.
Said it before. It just reminds you so much of David Justice up there watching that stance.
As play-by-play and color announcers, we're totally biased to who does what, but I want to see this kid get around a baseball again.
Hit a
I
ball.
said unbiased, didn't I say that?
Hit a ball last
No,
week.
you said biased, but
I
we'll
meant
go with
unbiased. I meant unbiased.
Breaking ball. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's
That was
not
a tough
exactly.
low.
Nate
Yahtzee.
Robbins has shot at him at second base. Ooh, big pitch as Rodriguez goes down swinging.
And listen, so we're at beautiful Mainland Regional High School. So if you're in the Cape Atlantic League territory, then you can only figure you look to your right, and who else do you see but Cape Atlantic League Live's only Matt Ulmer. Ulmer's appliance service down here in the greater Ocean City area. The guy lives in Ocean City.
The
At
Ulm
least
train.
he makes you think he lives in Ocean City, but he's moving out to the suburbia over there.
The Ulm train is in
He's
town?
not. So, but yeah, Matt Ulmer, official Wi-Fi provider of BFA Live Sports, and a good big-time contributor. We do a lot of awesome work when it comes to basketball and football season. So good to see Matt Ulmer out here. Surprised he's not at Charlie's.
Yeah, it's a place to be, babe. Good spot. You could actually watch a BFA live stream broadcast
And enjoy an adult beverage.
and an adult beverage at the same time on a big screen. You gotta love that.
Yeah, 100%.
So
I never used to have adult beverages until I met you two. And you've
Yeah,
corrected me
oh,
quite a
well,
bit.
You can now understand why. If you sit next to Al for a few games, you're going to
There
want
it
to
is.
partake in a few libations, you know?
All right, so now the Thunderbolts holding a 3-0 lead after 2 full innings. We're at the top of the third with Lenape Indians, it says here, but I think it's the Lenape Tribe. It says Indians, but I thought they were the Tribe. As Andrew Shank leads off the top of the third. Again, Nick Hignett on the mound. His battery mate, Gavin Shapiro. First pitch to Shank. A little high and tight.
Open up and
I don't know
in.
if you guys mentioned it, but Shapiro wearing the traditional Millville Mike Trout #1 captain's jersey. I believe he's the first catcher to have that honor bestowed upon him.
Wow, we did not mention that, but that's a good insight on your part there, Doug.
There's a ball popped up the third base side, giving chase and making the grab as Matt Meiswinkle
So that tradition has been passed on from Coach Hollenbach down to.
Yes, Coach Hallenbeck, he passed it on to Dan Fimiani. They've stuck with it, and in true fashion, Mike always takes the time to make the phone call, usually a video chat when he's away taking care of business for the Angels and presenting it to Shapiro and the squad. And as you look around, the Thunderbolts are still wearing the Mike Trout-provided custom, I'll call that electric blue and orange cleats and jerseys and pants. All Nike-fied, as we'll call it.
All right, 999. You got one more, Doug.
Yeah.
For your 1,000 words.
Oh, and then how about more Millville news? Buddy Kennedy.
Oh,
A,
he's been heating it up.
well, he's also a former employee of the RK Auto Group.
Yes, he was.
So he goes from doing some of the lot attendant work to now just got promoted to Triple A.
AAA.
Going to play for the Reno Aces for the Diamondbacks. And his first hit of the MLB spring training with the Diamondbacks big club, home run. So
He's going to love that weather out in Reno in August. It'll be a blistering 115 degrees. But then again, you're in AAA, so those things, you don't worry about those things.
Barbish gets a one-out single up the middle.
Well, certainly well-deserved. Buddy's worked hard throughout the years. And it's great to see a local kid and obviously someone we know and have seen growing up and, again, worked at RK Chevrolet Kia Subaru.
who's hiring now?
Yes, we are.
So a
to
lot of-
replace Buddy Kennedy.
Right, a lot of fans in Millville that are out there watching, so they're in the job market.
Right.
They're hiring for all positions.
Although Buddy did not give me 2 weeks' notice, I think he left for another job. So
Oh, okay.
All right.
Ralph Crandon, ladies and gentlemen. He'll drive the bus right over you.
he left for a baseball job.
Yes,
there you
well,
go.
You know. Those
Landon
kids
Freeman
chasing
at the plate.
dreams.
Again, Landon Freeman at the plate as he takes that first pitch over for a strike call.
So how did that conversation go? You're like, he's like, hey, Mr. G, I got to head to Arizona and be a professional ball player. Did
I
you
would
say,
say-
listen, before you leave,
Before
could
you-
you
we
put
like
the
to
tags
save
on that other car?
Well, I said we'd like to save you. Is there another position here at the Deer Show other than mine that you would like? No, I think I worked pretty hard to get to this baseball thing going.
Runner fakes, it does not go, and forces a throw from Shapiro.
So we had to let him go, and certainly wish him the best. And he always pokes his head in him in the off season, so it's great news for Buddy and his family.
He's got the Kevin Bacon 6 degrees of separation here.
Right?
Tied in, right? How about that? Ball's
Shot.
ripped down the third base side, and uh-oh.
Let's see. We had the third base coach that was very agile, but we did not have the fan in the seat as it caught him in the leg there.
It looks like he had no problem with it.
We mentioned Trout a few years back when he won the All-Star MVP. Didn't he choose a Corvette? Is that something you guys
Yeah, he did.
delivered?
He was the MVP of the All-Star game and took delivery at RK Chevrolet
Oh, yeah.
of his brand new Corvette.
That's
Ball
a ball
shot to the
laced
gap.
to the left center field. Wayne Hill having a little bit of a
Wayne Hill
challenge trying to cut that off.
Got it back in, saved the run.
Friedman gets himself a double.
Good piece of hitting here on the Game Changer replay. Just a fantastic line drive right to the left center fence.
That one got out in such a hurry. It was hard to take the angle to cut it off for Wayne
It was
Hill.
good that Wayne Hill knocked that down because if that got past him, that obviously he saved the run there.
And there is Coach Fimiani as he's trying to settle down his squad, making sure they're going to pound the zone with strikes. And it just so happens that Game 3 is coming up next. I'm looking to our right past the BFA RK Auto Group mobile studio, and the St. Augustine Hermits have arrived.
And in the right field, corner of right field there, looks like Gloucester Catholic has arrived also.
Grant Hunter was hit by a pitch his last time up. Steps to the plate with the runners at second and third and one out. That first pitch is low and away for a ball. Again, we're in the top of the third inning. Thunderbolts holding a 3-0 lead. Is that 1-0 pitch is low and away. It's now 2-0.
And there are the Gloucester Catholic Rams. They're warming up, getting ready on deck for game number 3. Mike Gill and Bob Wankel from Crossing Broad, Philadelphia, going to be calling that one.
Count now 3-0 to Grant Hunter.
You mean I got to give up my chair here and headset?
Me too.
Well, me,
I got
me too.
I got demoted.
Out.
How much do you think Doug's going to stay on? There's no way he can avoid it. He's not going to avoid it.
Listen, I've been in the 3rd seat for the whole weekend. You haven't heard me call any play-by-play, thankfully, for the people listening at home.
I think we may have to have that meeting over at Charlie's.
Ooh.
Oh.
I sound like I
Oh.
hit the correct note.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
Why not?
Their wings are banging.
Yeah.
Oh, the tenders. Ooh.
Great service there, too, man. Great service.
Well, we do have some Manco and Manco pizza being delivered
Uh-oh.
here for
My theory on pizza is no such thing as bad pizza.
very, very true. I know you're partial now to Mauricio's, has a
Oh,
couple different locations.
Yes.
Really?
Oh, my God. One Doug Stasek and I attended the new one in Vineland there, and it was delish. Nice play.
Tough.
Third baseman knocking it down.
My Squinkle could not get the runner, so tough play there, even though it was kind of a right at him. We're going to have to call that one an
Knocked it
E5,
down.
Coach.
Yeah, I think so. Knocked it down, though, but couldn't make the play.
And looks like we got some conversation going on here. Nope.
Once
All
the
right.
outfielders off.
Yeah,
Once the infield play back.
Fimiani's moving his guys around.
Quinn Accione, who struck out looking his last time up, steps to the plate. The
Figures
base is loaded
play
with
for 2.
Lenape players.
Corners up.
Hignett now working out of the windup. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Lenape threatening here in the top of the 3rd, down 3-0.
Yeah, Accione here got stuck with the backwards K in the book the last at bat. This is not one he wants to keep the bat on the shoulder.
Well, he took the first 2 pitches. Good hacks at the ball.
Yeah, I got to think that Coach Waz had said to him, hey, in this situation, let's get up there and make some good things happen, especially with one
aggressive.
out. Let's
Yeah.
put the ball in play. Just
That's
put
it.
the ball in play.
Hignett right now up at 59 pitches so far. And that was his 60th pitch. That one's popped the third base side. Chance for Meiswinkle to make a play, but it goes
Just
out of play. Did that go off a hood of a car?
No, it sounded like it, but it was the bleachers.
Oh, okay. Just
We
making
could
sure.
probably repair
We're-
that, too.
We're looking for opportunities.
Jim,
here.
Yes.
Jim knows the sound of money hitting a
Yes.
car.
Cha-ching.
That wasn't the right sound.
Oh, man. So, again, as I mentioned earlier, only one out. Hignett up to 61 pitches at this point. Starting to climb the ladder with a number. There's another foul. Big
Battling.
at bat for Accione.
Yeah. Yeah, in this position, you just want to stay aggressive. Stay aggressive.
Just thinking we gotta
Fans at home appreciate you whispering into the microphone.
Well,
That's good.
I like to whisper sweet nothings to you, Al.
I was thinking of building a box around the screen.
Or I thought he said, we'll go to Charlie's right after this.
That's what it was. It was subliminal. And look at Accione
Nice.
staying with it. Just building up the pitch count. For
Hey, man, we
Hignett.
talked about the fact that you learn and make adjustments,
Yes.
right? So his last at bat got caught looking. This time, no way. Going to try to keep the tribe on the warpath here.
Yes.
Good opportunity to put us on the board.
It's a good battle here, Hignett and Accione. He's getting his hacks here.
Here's a 2-2 pitch.
Outside.
Oh,
Ooh, I thought it was one of those delayed third strike calls. That must have just missed. It's now gone to
And
full
it doesn't help when the
3-2.
umpire goes to reach to adjust his mask. You think he's going to ring him up. He's like, no, I think I'll adjust the
I'm
mask.
just going to give you one of these.
after further review. Nope. And there it is.
All 4. He walked him and a run will score.
Great at
Good at
bat.
bat. Yep, no doubt. No doubt.
So The bases remain loaded with only one out, and that'll bring up Max D'Alessandro.
I think you're going to have a discussion with this home plate umpire because I think he's messing with you in terms of whether or not you want to ring it. You don't want to ring a kid up when it's a ball. And
I know it's tough to
delayed.
call play-by-play
Yes.
on that too. You're just because you can't hear him call third strike. We're not above him in the booth, so everything's coming from center field here. That first pitch is over for a strike call. I heard that call.
There you go.
Didn't have to wait for the fist to come up. Delayed.
I might need to switch hats from my skull cap to a game changer ball cap.
Doug, I always wonder when you have an umpire lining up on the inside of the hitter and that ball's outside and he calls it a strike. How I just can't see how he can.
So one of the biggest things you always tell your catcher is have that conversation with the umpire ahead of the ball game and say, hey, where do you want me to be? And so if you need me so you can see the outside, push me either way.
Right.
A lot of good catchers will ask that question. As a coach, I always kind of have concerns if you set up on the inside,
Yes.
what happens on the out. But then the argument is if he sets up on the outside, are you getting the in?
So with our center field shot from BFA here, we get probably a better look than the umpire setting up on the inside. It looked like it was a bit outside of that pitch before, but we'll go with it.
1-2 pitch.
Ooh, hit him.
Oh, and umpire says it hit him.
Yep.
Another run will score. Tough one.
Oh, let's see the premier orthopedic beanball replay. I don't know if we
You
have
think he's
that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Yeah,
here
let's
it
see.
comes.
We'll slow it
Here it
down.
is.
Just get to that point of contact.
Let's see the effort.
Come make this thing a dead stop.
I mean, he is wearing a sleeve here, so. I went off his knee.
I'm thinking,
That went
Doug, a
off his
future
knee.
sponsor should be CI Ice to
yeah.
ice these hit batsmen coming up. So we'll work on that marketing
Or-
later this week.
Or CIO Ice Tea.
Or
Iced tea. I was
Well,
wondering if that's which one you were talking about.
Our
here.
producer, Dave Virgilio, he came at 7 o'clock in the morning yesterday with the CIO Ice Tea.
Hold on. I almost walked out of the house with a CI Ice this morning. I'm thinking if I get pulled over, that's probably not a good thing.
Yeah,
No,
those things are the
no.
best,
Yes.
too, man.
Delicious.
They are unbelievable.
And I'm finding them there if they have them on tap around some local establishments.
Brass Tap,
Brass
one of our
Tap in
favorite
Vineland.
watering
I didn't
holes.
say that, but I think the Brass Tap does have it.
Yeah.
Talk to Jen Hall about getting more
Delsey and
taps.
Sherman Avenue
So-
in
so
Vineland,
the-
New Jersey.
So the funny thing is, right, the key and what they recommend, and we find out it's on the back of the actual handle, is you're supposed to serve it over ice. Like you would
Yes.
think, well, I always want iced tea with ice, but you're like, well, iced tea with adult alcohol blended in. But yeah,
They water it down a little bit, but no, it
that
is
and a lemon.
it is
That and a
part
lemon.
of prerequisite to drink CI Iced tea.
Yeah, getting thirsty.
Base is
We're
still
gonna hit the
loaded, 2
cooler.
runs aboard. Sorry, I thought you were done, Jim. You want to keep going,
No,
buddy?
I was just
That's
worrying
all
about
right.
a cooler, whether we had a cooler with drinks. Doug's.
We're definitely keep you hydrated. We
Yes.
have some body armor, of course.
There you go. Which is what Al wears from all your shots throughout the game.
That and a Kevlar vest.
Big spot here still for the Tribe. 1 out, bases juiced.
Pitch count now up to 74 for Hignett, who was just mowing him down first 2 innings. And that one got away. Runners hold. Again, Dylan Shank at the plate.
Do we have anyone warming up?
Oh, there's looks like an 8 or 9-year-old with a
Number 7 there.
Hermes.
Behind the
Oh,
dugout
yeah.
there. And that would be number 7. Al will be doing the crack staff. Oh, shot!
There's a shot.
But Hill's
Center
going-
field, and
Hill
Hill
cruise under it.
easily gets underneath it, but a run will score as he tags up and crosses the plate. And this game is now knotted up at 3.
sack fly.
Nice.
Good baseball.
Good baseball,
by
no doubt.
Lenape. Or is it Lenape?
It's Lenape.
Lenape.
Okay.
Number 7 is Nick Alcorn warming up.
They were our arch nemesis back in the day when I played for Holy Cross, the Lenape
Yeah.
baseball team there.
Holy Cross. It's my buddy Matt Wickwet.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I played just before Luzinski came in there as the coach. I played for a gentleman by the name of Mike McAlpin, who was with
Yep.
the Toronto organization. But then Greg came in and really was able to recruit for the school and restored that baseball program up there.
Snap throw to second, but not in time. Accione gets back in plenty of time. Yeah, he ended up coaching his son Ryan Lazinski.
Right.
Who made they made it up to, I think, AA, maybe even up to AAA.
Well, I get reminded by my son asking me, was that the days when you used to leave your gloves at your position for the other team to come out? And I said, no, we each had gloves. So, that's how long ago that was.
Oh, man.
Man, that ball right there looks like it just missed him.
Yes.
Yep. Again, this is Danny Sassman, who struck out last time up.
Ooh,
Squares the bump. That pitch is low, ball 4. And the bases are reloaded.
It's an interesting strategy. I mean, we coached. You would see guys, if they kind of felt as if the pitcher was trying to stay refocused, trying to recalibrate, getting in the middle of the zone, try to do something, make them think a little bit more. And it looks like Fimiani's ready to make a change here. So it'll be the Premier Orthopedic Group pitching change, powered by Dr. Dwyer and his team. 8 locations to serve you throughout South Jersey. Be sure to check them out at POASNJ. From discovery to recovery, visit Premier Orthopedics.
He read that right off the paper really well, didn't he? I got to tell you. He's like a farmer. He's outstanding in his field.
Wow.
Number 7, Nick Alcourt, comes in to warm up for the Millville Thunderbolts.
More importantly, got a delivery.
I see.
We do have a
Missy
delivery.
and Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie doesn't have. She's not smiling, but Missy is.
I know.
Oh, there's
Mango
Debbie.
and
Debbie's
Mango
smiling.
Pizza.
She should be smiling with Manco and Manco. Manco and Manco. I got to get that out
I
right.
thought you were going to say Debbie should be smiling because she's married to you, Al.
No, I wasn't going to say that because I can see why she would frown. So Xavier Aguilar waits on deck to face Alcorn. So we've almost batted around here. I got you.
You could do the spelling after
Nah,
my
no,
horrendous
I didn't
spelling
wanna-
last game.
I didn't want to have to show you everything, so I just put it in there for you. It definitely, spelling was not. We weren't any spelling bees, were you, Jim?
No, I was not.
Yeah. Could you use it in a sentence?
You tell I don't write many letters. I type everything.
All right, well, let's thank some of the Grand Slam sponsors. Of course, RK Auto Group. You can visit them at myrkautogroup.com. Ken Adams Oil Company, kenadamsoil.com in Pleasantville. The Baseball Performance Center, also in Pleasantville. Our friend Johnny Monell Jr. and 220 Second to None Academy. He is vacationing this week, so I'm certain he's probably got an adult beverage in his hand as he's watching in. So I hope you're having a good time there, J-Mo. Some great company called BFA Sports. I hear they do some pretty good things.
They're amateurs.
Everyone's talking about it. I was talking to some of the parents from Highland earlier, and they all mentioned what a great broadcast.
First pitch, grounder, force
Wow.
out at third, and that's how you get it done.
That's
You
it.
come in and throw one pitch,
Very
and it ends the
efficient.
inning.
Very efficient.
Alcorn with some sea isle ice in his veins.
Yes.
Well, not before the Tribe put 3 on the board on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Your score 3-3 here on BFA.
It's a perfect day for baseball and the perfect time to call our friends at Perfect Turf to get your yard in championship season form. That's right, Josh Walters and his team, the official landscapers of BFA Sports, are waiting for your call to tell you all about their spring mulch specials. So don't run out, grab those bags, grab the phone, call Josh and his team. They'll swing for the fences and make your yard look like the MVP.
All right, we're back as we move to the bottom of the third inning. New pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Edelman for Lenape. As he faces, I believe this is Gavin Shapiro. And it is.
The captain.
So we want to make a mention that Gavin Shapiro is the one that laced that double, that RBI double after the Big Cats triple. As he pops this one up. Play for Shank. Circling around, makes the grab. And
The winds are swirling a little bit,
yeah, it might be just a little bit.
but the weather finally turned nice. We did see the sun for a little bit. Now we're behind some clouds.
Hopefully clouds will part a little bit and get a little bit warmer. It's not too bad now,
No,
though. Not
very
too bad.
comfortable.
That brings up Sergio Draz.
Adams brings some heat.
Maybe we'll get a radar number on him. He does bring it. That pitch is over for a strike call. It's now 1-1 to Draz. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball struck him out. I guess it was 0-2 as Draz goes down looking. So Edelman absolutely heating up on the mound. That'll bring up number 10, Dominic Dookie. Reached on an error by the first baseman last time up. And he lifts
Shot
that
to
one to
right.
right field. Should be playable. As
Position
Dylan
properly.
Shank makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go to Bolts. In the bottom of the third, we'll go to the top of the fourth with your score 3-3 right here on BFA.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
And welcome back as we move to the top of the fourth inning. All knotted up 3-3 as Andrew Shank leads off this inning facing Nick Alcorn. Came in for one pitch last half inning. Big swing and a miss by Shank. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low and away for a ball. It's now 1-1. So the Shank brothers play for this team. So you got Andrew and Dylan. Fouls that one straight back. It's now 1-2. Andrew plays second, and Dylan plays right, who made the last out last half inning.
Interesting to find out, are they twins or just one's older than the other?
And it's interesting to find out whether or not they're brothers, because I'm assuming.
Good point.
And you know what happens when you assume.
And
Don't say it, though.
No, we don't want to say
Okay,
it, but we are brother from another, so
That's
you never
right.
know.
Does that make us a little bit slow? There's a 1-2 pitch. Oh, man, that caught somebody. That caught the umpire?
Catch out
Yeah,
there?
it looks like
yeah.
it did. Or didn't
I
it?
don't know.
Actually, the catcher will run out there if it did catch him, but maybe it didn't. Count stays at 1-2 to Andrew Shank. Getting a little loud over there by Lenape.
Down away.
Foul that one back. Got ourselves a good game here as we're in the top of the 4th inning. And as they said, knotted up at 3.
Moving
There's
along.
a ball lifted to left field, actually deep short, shallow left. Coming in and making the grab is Nate Robbins. So for out number 1.
Coming in, calling off Sergio Draws. Fairly easy play. So Nick Acorn comes in here and is throwing strikes right away.
Zach Barbish, they're back to the top of the order. He's 1 for 1 today. He walked in the first and singled in the third. That first pitch is over for a strike call.
Another great contest here at Coaches versus Cancer.
It's a great baseball this weekend. Oh, good cut.
Good cut.
Just missed
Just
that
missed
one. Count now 0-2 to Barbish. He's in the hole.
For those of you watching on our BFA live stream, also want to give you the heads up. You can go over to Game Changer. Just search Millville Varsity Thunderbolts. You can watch it live. So a free 7-day membership. You can see the premium content. So you get to see in-game live stats as they happen, pitch counts, and more. Thanks to our friends at Game Changer, another Grand Slam sponsor of Coaches versus Cancer.
Barbish goes down looking on a third strike, and I will piggyback off of that. That Game Changer happened. I've used it. It's absolutely insane to be able to watch a live game and go over to the right comment, just touch the screen and then pick box score, and you can see the box score just pop right up in front of you.
Stats right
It's just everything's right at your fingertips. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, and that's a big difference because if you're watching on our BFA YouTube feed, you're seeing the score bug
Yeah.
at the top,
Yep.
but you're not going to get the access to the stats
Right.
yet.
Yeah.
We're working on that.
Well, Doug let me do it like 10,000 times. I kept pressing ours because I was doing it on the BFA Live.
Well, he was getting
Yeah, I was
a kick out
going
of
like,
watching you
I'm
do
going,
that.
I'm like, why isn't this working? He goes, you idiot, you have to go on the Game Changer to do that. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me?
Well, why tell you? You were more entertaining doing that.
It was great. I loved watching. He's got a bruise on his fingertips. On cue, Alex Trezor from Game Changer just comes into the RK Auto Group Mobile Studios. We were just saying that you go on, if you're watching on BFA's YouTube channel, go over to the Game Changer app because you can actually see in-game live stats. You can go on, see what's going on in real time versus what Al was doing, which he's watching the Game Changer score bug on the BFA feed. So he kept touching the BFA screen on his phone and couldn't figure out why he couldn't get the box score to open up.
I may have to replay that for everybody because it was actually quite amusing for myself. 'Cause I'm like, I kept going, I'm like, why isn't this working? Doug showed me the other day. He goes, you dummy. You got to go on the Game Changer app. So now I'm a premium subscriber.
All right, we're going to grab another headset and
There you go.
add Alex Trezor to the crew here in a moment or two. So we can pepper him with the tough questions about Game Changer.
There's a 3-0 pitch. Low and away for a ball. He walked him. So a 2-out base runner as Friedman gets the free pass to first base.
So, Alcorn comes in relief, does a nice job. He's retired 3 of the first 4 batters that he's faced. 2 outs, no damage, but in a tie ball game, anything can happen with the swing of the bat.
Yeah, you hate to see a walk in that. I mean, he came in one pitch in the last inning and came in here and was mowing him down. And you hate to just see that 2-out walk. It always seems like it comes back and bites you.
Grant Hunter was hit by a pitch in the first. Fouls that first pitch away on the first base side, now to play. I think there's like a box.
Oh, see that catch out there?
Oh, hello, young man.
Hopefully we have
How
that on
about that, young
replay.
man? Look at
BFA replay. He's waving to the crowd over there.
What a play over there.
Our producer, I sent him running for a headset, so I don't think we got that one.
We might have it.
All right, go to
Here
the
it
Game
is, the
Changer
Game Changer.
replay.
future Lenape player, baseball player there. Watch this.
Ball goes all the way to the corner, picks it up. Good job by our camera crew.
There it is.
I think he said
routine.
he said can of corn right
Yo,
before
that was routine.
Yeah, very routine. So you go, pass ball, man on second, man scoring position now.
Again, Grant Hunter, as I said, he was hit by a pitch in the first till that pop-up, and then he reached on an error in the third.
All right, now joined in the booth by Game Changer's own Alex Trezza. Alex, man, you should have brought the warm weather with you from Florida. It didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen at all. But the sun came out for a little bit. I like that.
Got to play at the plate here.
Here's the throw, and it got him at home.
Oh, my.
Wow, what a throw.
Well, let's
by
check it out right here.
Nate Robbins.
What a great piece of hitting, and then just watch
Yep.
as the wheels turn. Here comes the throw. Great job by our camera crew.
Right
Oh,
there.
what a beautiful job by the
on
camera crew.
the money.
And the umpire right on top of it, giving the
Wow.
little extra.
So, Alex, if you're scoring on Game Changer, you're watching it, you clip that highlight. Now you got it forever.
It's awesome. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
And, the video archive, dumps right into the team's page there, and you got it forever is right. It's a great play and good thing to share with family and friends and recruiters and social media. So it's really awesome.
Yeah. So
Nate Robbins' family would want to sign up for Gate Changer right now with that big
I would.
throw out the plate.
If I'm the Robbins, I'm doing it. If that was my son when he threw that, I was like, I'm in. Don't. Where's the credit card? Let me grab it.
yeah. So
And it's very affordable too. I mean, obviously from a premium standpoint.
100%. So taking a look up here at the RK Auto Group Mobile Studios, here with Alex Trezza right here, the man to my right. So Alex, you talk about Game Changer and the evolution of it. So for us, I know we've been using this since about 2010, what is now dubbed the Classic mode. So for parents that aren't familiar with what the new edition is, talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, we've had some really good upgrades with the new app. It's the Green Game Changer app if you're looking to download it, and some amazing features including live video, auto hit clip video that dumps right into the team's page. So those are just to name a few. There's a lot of really great things that are happening, and we're grateful to work with you guys, Doug and BFA. I mean. We're doing some special things, and I just want to create value for teams and for families and for kids. So, really, really good platform to join, and it's completely free, right? So, I think it's a no-brainer in that sense.
Yeah, and when you're looking at it, what it is, the value that it brings, as we're going back to live action here. But you being from the collegiate ranks, most recently at Boston College, now joining the Game Changer team. You've always been in an environment that you probably have anywhere from 7 to 10 guys who are working for a school, trying to hand keep stats and chart and pitches and all the things that go on. But now the advent of Game Changer, especially at the high school level, and then trying to get more teams on it from the college level, just talk about what a difference maker that is to have all that information in the palm of your hand. Yeah,
it's amazing. It's just by scoring the game on an app. You could do it on your phone or an iPad. Earlier today, I was walking around having conversations and scoring the game while the game was going on, so it's super simple. But over 150 stats and analytics, spray charts for the pitchers and the hitters. And like we said, when you're live streaming and scoring, you get those video clips and video archives. So it's really valuable to the kids. Like I said, it's very valuable to the programs. And we're starting to get a little bit more into the elite space now. We do really well in the youth and travel space, but I think people are taking notice of what our platform can really do. It's really cool stuff that we're doing at our company.
Well, that retires Dominic Dookie.
No, I think
that was number 6, wasn't it?
Was number 6?
Dominic Dookie.
All right, Dominic Dookie goes
if you were
down
following
swinging.
Game Changer, you would have known.
Yeah,
that.
you know what? Hold
Takes
on,
the
let me go back.
guesswork out of it.
Hold
There
on
you
a
go.
second. Let's see. It was Edgar Ramos that went down swinging.
But it was still Jonathan Adelman pitching.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I got you all messed up.
Now Moheran is at the plate.
Al and I struggle with both of us wanting to be right, so.
Nope, that was Edgar Ramos that went down swinging.
All right. Well, as we continue to move on, for you guys, stepping up, Alex being a Grand Slam sponsor for Coaches versus Cancer. I mean, this is something that was pretty easy for you and the Game Changer team to want to jump on, help support families for a great cause. and being able to put something that you're able to share more memories and keepsakes, right? Because you never know when it could be your time, unfortunately.
Yeah, and this is such a great event, and you know, I've known Eddie Charlton for a long time. He's involved with it, but then he introduced me to Mike Edwards, and you know, the Mainland you know, Coaches vs. Cancer event. We met actually at the ABCA coaching convention out in Chicago this winter. So he said, "Do you want to be part of it?" I said, "Yes." I brought it back to Game Changer, and I mean, it was again a no-brainer for them. They said, "Yeah, let's do it." So we're trying to again create value. You know, and again, then partner with you guys to make this happen has been just an amazing experience.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. I mean, we're not going to get into too many specifics, but the fact that we've been able to take the technology in place, add a new element to it, and give people something whole new kind of look and feel, we're pretty excited about what the future may hold for both of us.
It's really cool stuff, and you know, the tech space in sports is huge, and Game Changer is really at the forefront of that, and has been for a long time. So now continuing to push the envelope and be able to, you know, deliver a product that everyone can use at a, you know, a really good price point. You know, again, Game Changer is always free for coaches and programs and teams, so they can get development. You know, where Game Changer, you know, where we make our money, right, is on the subscriptions for the mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, fans, and even recruiters now. You know, we had some Major League Scouts here for yesterday's game, one of the games, right, and I was showing some of those guys about the live feed and what you guys are doing and kind of pulling that together. So I'm sure those guys are going to take a look at that stuff as well.
And so from a membership standpoint, you're talking an average of $5 per month. That's a steal.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, the Plus account is $4.99 a month. That gives you access to the analytics, stats, spray charts. And then the Premium account, which is $9.99 a month, or $59.99 for the year. It's a great price point, you know. So we're hoping people liking what we're doing, right, and you know, have the ability to get a Premium account and really, again, create value for their family and, you know, and their youngsters.
Yeah, pretty awesome product, to say the least, as we're here again in the RK Auto Group Mobile Studios out beyond center field in the brand new hauler. Again,
which is amazing, by the way. It's unbelievable. And you put our logo on it, which is crazy. I love that.
you can thank the gentleman right there. There's Jim G from the RK Auto Group, who sponsors and promotes our trailer here and the mobile studio.
Doug built this himself. You know how he is.
You're not going to stand on anything I build. I can assure you that one.
No, definitely not.
Oh, man, you're not kidding.
Buy some extra life insurance.
That's it.
Yeah. So the other part about it is the cool design. You're encouraging more parents to get involved. So the one thing a lot of times with baseball at the Little League level, and even at the travel level, the young guys, the more people are involved, the better. It's hard to get volunteers, but the product that you have in the iPad, I mean, anybody can really score a game now.
Yeah, for sure. It's super simple. You know, there's obviously there's tutorials in the app, right? You can practice scoring and kind of learn the ins and outs. And listen, you know, you're trying to do the best you can to get the stats for the game. So, you know, there's a little learning curve. It is very shallow, so to speak. It doesn't take a long time to get it, and you know, everything saves there. So it's a good asset to any program. You know, we have moms and dads and players in the dugout doing it. I've even seen coaches at third base waving guys around and putting the stats in. So,
right now, we're not scoring the game. The coaches are.
Yeah, it's amazing. They're doing it from the dugout, and you guys are able to, you know, overlay our scoreboard onto your broadcast. It's really amazing stuff.
Yeah, so good side-by-side shot, so we get to continue to head back over to live action. And we have another good one. So 3-3 tie game, top of the fifth. And Al, pick us up here.
All right, we got Quinn Accione leading off the top of the fifth. Big swing and a miss by Accione. There's a new pitcher on the mound. If we can get the number 19. Help me out there, Jim G. Let's see. That pitch is just misses for a ball. That is Caden Mulheron.
I'll let you do the spelling on that one.
But sorry, I got you covered.
I'll just.
Oh, nice pitch on the outside corner.
If you just go into your Game Changer app, you got the full roster. Look up 19, right, bang. And then if you're a team that scores throughout the season, you'll see his ERA, his whip, his innings pitched, percentage of strikes thrown balls. I mean, you name it. You can send a lot of info for a potential college program interested to see what he does in a game situation versus just on the hill, right, Alex?
Yeah, it's really great. I mean, it's good for, inter squads and scrimmages that you do leading up to the year. And, everyone knows up here, right, the weather sometimes is tough to deal with, right? So you're inside, you got pitchers throwing to hitters, you can log that stuff as well. So really cool stuff. And on the recruiting side too, right, you can go live, right, and you'll get a notification if you're a college coach and you follow that team that, hey, this so-and-so is going live, right, so they can watch that kid perform and develop in real time. It's there's a lot of really great stuff going on.
We suddenly picked up a pitcher's duel here, 4 straight strikeouts, 3 in the last half inning by Adelman, and now we have Maharan coming in striking out Accione. That'll bring up Max D'Alessandro. Back to you guys.
Oh, we're just, again, I think excited together here of what the possibilities are to make for better experience overall for the player, for the family, for the coaches. It's not often you're able to do that all on a streamlined platform. So I think a lot of what you guys have accomplished at Game Changer is something we've been trying to bring into the landscape of the live streaming business, which is, hey, do a little bit more with less. Today we're probably a little bit more over the top than what we normally are, but when you got an awesome cause like Coaches versus Cancer, you just roll out the proverbial red carpet.
Yeah, definitely. And again, to break it really, really down simply, Game Changer, really helps you stream, score, and connect your team, right? So we talked about the streaming, we talked about the scoring, and then the connecting with the team is awesome too, right? There's an in-app messaging system where you can let the team know about a game time change, a rain out, a practice, right? And you can connect with your team through that. So also RSVP feature in there too, right? So you create an event as a coach, and you can see who's going to attend that event, right? So you change an event, everyone's going to be there. They got the right directions, they got the right field, right? They got the right game time, and it's all right there. It's kind of a one-stop shop for everything you need as a coach.
So pretty interesting stuff right here is what you guys are talking about this, and I'm actually talking to Jim G because we don't have the benefit of hearing the defensive changes. Then we go right to the app. Jim's trying to point at things. He's like, no. And he's messing up my defensive lineup, by the way, because I'm showing him right here on the app. I said, no, Ramos is now on right field. He's not at second base anymore, Jim. You know what? Stick to selling cars, would you?
I know.
What the heck is
Well,
wrong with you, man?
We still haven't figured out who's
Come
in.
on, brother. You're messing me all up.
Yes.
Well,
But no, really, we're having fun with it. And Jim, I hope you're not going to, you can still let me come to the music night?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, anyway, no, I really
trivia.
want to talk about a testimonial here because we're literally making these changes on our defensive lineup. I mean, this is stuff that's
I don't want Al announcing the wrong person at the wrong position. So.
sure you do.
we just give a description of the parents of what his car looks like.
It's going to turn 2.
They did not get him.
Oh, let's check
Oh,
that
we have
out.
a replay here. Let's see.
The game
BFA.
changer instant replay, by the way.
That's it.
All right, well,
What do we got?
it's just like baseball. You can't have 1,000 batting average, so I don't think we got the tail end of that one. But it's going back to the dugout, so I guess at that point you just
Did we get it, Dave?
battle for another day.
No? All right.
No.
I'll miss the cue of me actually saying
I heard you
don't
say it,
bat
but I didn't-
1,000, so you're not going to get every one.
All right. I didn't miss that, by the way. Oh, nice play there by Maharan as he flips over to first to end the inning.
I'll tell you, we have a couple really good ball games
Yeah.
here. First 2 are turning out to be really good.
Yeah, whoever's in charge of the matchups, I think it's Billy Kern. He must have had a little bit of ESP, knowing what's coming. And I'm not talking ESPN because we're BFA.
All right. Well, that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th now. Your score 3-3. As we go to a break, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Trina Lisko, a provider here at Premier Orthopedic Associates. I love that we get to watch these athletes play again. There is nothing better than being able to participate in an activity that you love. However, I know that COVID has us all a little less active than we would like, especially if weather conditions don't allow us to get outside and we've been restricted from the gym. Now is the time to consider some cross-training. Consider body-weighted activities, which are my favorite. Do timed interval repetitions with a little rest in between to help keep your heart rate up and activate your cardiovascular system. We can all stay healthy and active during this time. Remember to start slow and work technique before progressing to higher repetitions. Slow and steady will do the job.
All right, we're back as the Thunderbolts come to the plate. She reached the bottom of the 5th inning. Score knotted up 3-3 between the Lenape Indians and the Millville Thunderbolts.
Adelman's still on the bump for Lenape.
Got pizza in there. Mango.
2-0 to count now. Nate Robbins at the plate. And a bit. Robbins is 1 for 2. He struck out in the first and singled back in the 3rd inning. That pitch is over for a strike call.
Man, just being told that one of our college kids on the camera scared to take pizza, man. From my wife, what college kid doesn't eat pizza?
Right?
That pitch bounces up there as the count goes to full to Nate Robbins.
What overrated car dealer doesn't eat pizza?
And he walked him.
Got a lot of people behind the plate watching this young guy throw. So he must be pretty good. I know that I saw a couple of college coaches that I know from the recruiting trail here. So it looks like some people are filling in.
Yeah, good transition time, too, because you got a good matchup, great pitcher from Lenape, and then, of course, you got Gloucester Catholic and St. Augustine Prep coming up right after. I'm sure I saw J.T. Kroger getting his bird's eye view seat. But I'm just going to say, selfishly and shamelessly, the view that we have from their center field camera, I don't think you can beat that.
Nope.
Especially if you're trying to look through behind a chain link fence.
It's pretty good out here. It's nice. A little bit warmer, too.
Ball's chopped. The third goes to second. They dropped the ball. Safe all around.
Well, might be time to hit the game changer highlight clip.
There we go. We're on top of it.
I mean, good hustle out of the box, right? Try to make them break that up. And
He didn't pick it up in
Just
time.
dropped
Good
it.
call
Yeah,
by the
just
ump.
dropped it.
hey, it's good base running.
Yes.
I mean, to break that up, get down low, give him something to think about.
And the ump now is in our shot, so he makes one good call and then gets
No, he's
gets
good
in
now.
the way.
He's good.
All right.
He's
Well,
good right there.
we can go high and low.
Okay.
So Casper is up top with the mobile studios.
Man, Rodriguez showing bunt.
So the
The big
6'3", 215-pound power hitter doing anything he needs to do for his team to win. And, again, we talk about the ability to use Game Changer and tell a story. This young man, his stats last year versus this year, he's 80 pounds lighter. 80.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, so he has been an absolute freak of nature. Hit a ball last week, still hasn't landed yet.
I think he legged out a triple earlier in this game,
Yes, he
didn't
did.
Yeah.
Big fella going around second. It was
Questionable, but he made it. Yeah, exactly.
He got there. That's the only. That's all that matters.
So using Game Changer and BFA to bring families together. His dad's in Cancun, Mexico, watching this game.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Really cool stuff.
Following along on the Game Changer app.
It's a little warmer there, I think, right?
Yeah.
Slightly.
Pitch is a little bit outside and low for a ball. Looks like Rodriguez is going to be swinging away now. Count evens up at 1-1.
For the Millville and Lenape fans that are watching, I got a couple of Game Changer hats to give away out here in the trailer in center field, the mobile studios, and some RK Subaru wireless headphones still available. Come out and say hello. Tell us you heard us talking about it on the broadcast, and walk away with some cool merch. Rodriguez, chess match here.
Yeah, a little bit of a cat and mouse going here. Dig it in.
Thunderbolts looking like the Florida Gators out there with those electric blue unis.
Right.
Ooh, pitch out.
Pulls it back. Good job by Rodriguez to pull that one back. Umpire says no, he did not offer. So the count goes to 2-1.
I really want this second and third situation, and second time he scored around.
I think that was legitimately a pitch out trying to get on the chase. That was by design. 1-1.
Here's 2-1 pitch.
There it is. He gets it
drops
down.
it down.
Nice
He
job.
deadens that ball beautifully. He's going to have an infield single.
My, oh, my. David Rodriguez, the big cat.
He kind of sort of dove into first and fell and rolled, but
He got there.
he just wanted to get there.
That's it.
Big moment.
He's getting used to that new physique he has.
It was like the fictitious character Taylor. Jake Taylor from Major League Movie fame. Remember? Called a shot and then hustles down, lumbering, stumbles, gets to the bag. The Indians win. The last time they'll probably ever hear somebody say the Indians win. Now they're the Guardians. I can't believe that. But I guess it's day and age is what it is. So it's going to be a couple things to talk about. Coach Fimiani, pretty animated right now, making sure his base runners know exactly what they're trying to do. Putting pressure on the Tribe, playing a little bit of small ball.
Fimiani, normally low-key with adults, but you see him all pumped up with his players right now.
Oh, listen, don't be fooled.
I'm not fooled.
He's
intense.
He's a big kid just wrapped in an adult's body.
All right, Gavin Shapiro with a big double back in the first inning. And I'm number 1, according to Mike Gill.
The World Series. It's a World Series champion coach over there, so he's big time.
Oh, okay.
He's got his ring to prove it.
Shapiro swings through that one.
So Mike Gill and 97.3 ESPN and Bob Wankel of Crossing Broad gonna bring you the play-by-play and color commentary for game number 3 on deck. After this one, the much-anticipated Hermits of St. Augustine Prep versus the Rams of Gloucester Catholic. What better day of the week than Sunday to have a holy war?
Yeah. They're rolling in. I mean, they got a lot of players on each team rolling in. They look very very locked into what's about to happen.
That 2-2 pitch was fouled away, and
RK Auto Body foul ball on the new road.
Right.
Another
missed opportunity, but we'll get back to the game here. This is a big spot here.
yeah, Gavin Shapiro has a hot
Tie
bat.
game.
Yep, big spot. Base is loaded, and that pitch is outside for a ball. Count now goes to full to Shapiro.
Who's named captain of this club as the senior, wearing the Mike Trout traditional #1 jersey. And these are the type of moments that they're going to try to count on him the most.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Popped up, first base side, and giving chase and out of play.
Yeah, that front shoulder, his last 2 at-bats, has opened up a little bit early. So you've seen him kind of pop the ball up, go down the right side. We saw him go to the second base side the last time. This is just something that try to settle the nerves, try to find the pitch you can drive. And
He just has to stay aggressive in this spot. Just stay aggressive. I hate to see him not be aggressive here.
Ball 4, he walked him.
And the ball 4 bat flip. Something that
Well, a run does score, so he's pumped up.
Yes.
Yeah, so Alex, on one of the game changer replays I saw in the Highland game, I don't know if you saw the kid that had a fly ball to left field and flipped the bat.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff. I'm a little bit of a purist.
thought
So
it
Yeah,
was gone.
me too.
And,
Yeah.
it's one thing to put your arm up like that if you hit it over the dugout here in left field, but, I mean, it went about 160 feet, routine fly ball. And I'm not sure of the head coach's name for his team, but he did a really good job. I think he might have taken him out of the game or at least addressed it because him, the umpire, and the other coach, they had like a little bit of a conversation about it. But they were all on the same page, like, hey, just play the game, you know?
Yeah, now DJ Gore, the head coach of Highland, he's a purist in its own right. We, of course, had a little bit of fun with it and said, hey, all of his teammates now can get on him forever because it's a game-changer highlight clip.
Right. And then you notice that the kid that hit the game-winning home run just put his head down and ran around the bases. And
Ooh.
Oh, he crushed that.
Yes.
Kyle Kennedy crushed that
Yes.
baseball.
Yeah.
And I was talking to some of the Highland players afterwards, and they were like shocked because they said in BP during practice, this kid crushes balls, and they were just shocked he hasn't really got on track, but he got on track in that first game.
He turned on that one. So we have a courtesy runner. Bowles is in for Gavin Shapiro. Shapiro working down a dish, and Draws tries to drop a bunt.
Squeeze.
Yeah, Draws is another standout athlete. He's one I think a lot of college coaches are going to be on. I forecast or project that he's going to be a D1 player. So the sophomore with a bit of sizzle. Speaking of sizzle reels, man, over on your Instagram app, what do we got to do to get on the sizzle reel?
Well, we got a little crew, two-man crew that's working with us at Game Changer Strategy Red Sports. They're a great couple of guys, Luke and Cam, and I'm going to tell them to make their way out here so we can get you on. They're doing a really good job, so I got to get you in the mix for sure.
Yeah, they got great stuff. We're looking forward to connecting with them, too. We need a BFA sizzle reel after all this is said and done.
Draws goes down swinging for the first out of the inning.
It's a tough spot to be in. You know, he tried to chase that bunt that, you know, going with the safety squeeze. It was a good pitch from Lenape to be able to make it difficult for him. And Alderman.
And that first pitch is over for a strike call to Dom Dookie. Dookie reached on there by the first baseman back in the second. Flat out to right, back in the third.
This is a delivery from Mike Edwards.
Just a bit outside.
That one's a little bit low and away. It's now 1-1. Bases are still loaded with T-bolts and only one out.
Getting our first base shot there, showing bases loaded, infield up.
Alderman sets and the 1-1 pitch.
Going back to that safety squeeze again. They won't get.
Said he offered.
Yeah.
They're committed to this.
This whole tournament, we've seen a couple of guys really get after it by trying to play small ball, put the pressure on the defense, and it's worked. Gonna have a lot of PFP bunt coverage rotations this week in practice.
It's man, it's a tough situation right now. I'm just trying to squeeze out another run here in this point of the game right here.
4-3 for the Thunderbolts. You can see on the Game Changer score bug top of the screen.
That one gets away.
I'll tell you, the short backstop has really helped this weekend, man.
Yes.
There's been a lot more runs scored with a normal distance background there.
You know, this is one of the older fields in the Cape Atlantic. Like, this field has been here forever.
Let me tell you, this outfield, I want to take a nice little 7-iron from it. It's really, really nice.
Strike three struck him out. Dookie goes down looking.
And back-to-back big spots for Alderman coming up. And you can appreciate why there are so many coaches and scouts behind the backstop right now checking this out.
Yeah, he's looking to get out of this jam right here. He's doing a good job so far.
Edgar Ramos now steps to the plate with 2 outs and the base is still loaded. First pitch bounces up there for a ball.
Great to see Ramos out here. Last year had to recover from an injury, made him miss a big chunk of the season, the majority of it. So now he steps right up into a varsity role, immediately contributing at second base.
That 1-0 pitch is low and away for a ball. It's now 2-0.
Yeah, Ramos is an awesome catcher, too. So he's a guy that has a lot of talent, can fill a lot of needs from a college coach perspective. You know, one kid that can play so many positions on the field. That's something that makes you very marketable.
That 2-0 pitch catches the outside corner for a strike.
Looking for a pitch in a certain zone there, I guess. Still in the.
With 2 outs, there's only one spot. You're not just swinging for contact, and you're swinging to go through the baseball, hit it hard somewhere. So that's a good take. I'm good with it.
Oh, good frame, as I thought that one's a bit low, but umpire thought otherwise. It's now 2-2. Edgar Ramos. Ottoman looks to battle out of this jam right now. He's giving up one. It's the Thunderbolts taking a 1-run lead, and that one's fouled straight back.
Good cut by Ramos.
Count remains 2-2 to Ramos.
People at home can't hear it, but it's one of my favorite sounds that there are.
Swing and a miss.
The popping of the gloves and the behind
Here's
us.
the throw over to first.
Oh!
Drop third strike, gets him. So that will end the inning.
Nice
So
play by the
Ottoman
catcher.
did a great job of working out of that jam.
Could have been
Bases
worse.
were loaded. Could have been a lot worse. He only gives up 1 run on actually no hits. No error. 1 error and 3 left. We will go to the top of the 6th with your score 4-3 here on BFA.
It's a perfect day for baseball and the perfect time to call our friends at Perfect Turf to get your yard in championship season form. That's right, Josh Walters and his team, the official landscapers of BFA Sports, are waiting for your call to tell you all about their spring mulch specials. So don't run out and grab those bags. Grab the phone, call Josh and his team. They'll swing for the fences and make your yard look like the MVP.
All right, we're back at the top of the 6th inning. That brings up Xavier Aguilar. A 4-3 ball game. Lenape down by 1 run.
And we cut in between innings here, but that was a big play by the catcher on that swinging third strike there to save another run there.
Aguilar just took a called strike. It's now 1-1 to him.
Just had a chance to connect with Mike Rizzo, the athletic director of St. Augustine Prep.
Swing and a miss. Count now goes to 2-2 to Aguilar. And the 2-2 pitch. Pounded to the first base side, but foul.
Yeah, I mean, we talk all the time about, people ask us about our schedule for the high school season and do we roll it out in advance. I think Jim Giudet from our case did the same thing. We learn from experience, so we usually wait until about a week or two into the season to figure out what the good matchups would actually be. But we lucked out this weekend because, I mean, so far we've seen so many really good games that people want to tune in and see, and super competitive.
That's key to have that flexibility, because if you launch a schedule ahead of time, and let's say you get to the end of the season, and you have 2 teams that are going to grind it out, I mean, you really want to be at that game.
Yes.
Andrew Shank after that backwards K as Aguilar went down looking. Takes the first pitch.
The next
on away for ball.
Marquee events in the South Jersey baseball scene we're going to be covered as the Diamond Classic. So the top 16 teams in South Jersey get together, compete first round. The higher seed gets to host, and then as you move into the semifinals and finals, it's similar to this, like one location. So you get a lot of great crowds, a lot of great baseball.
If this couple days any indication, there's going to be some good broadcasts and some really close games there that you guys are going to do. So I mean,
why'd you say Mike Gill's going to be calling the game?
He's in his own world over there.
Oh, he's definitely in his own world.
He's recovering from his spring training trip.
Yeah, 10 days down in Clearwater will do it to you. That's a good
pitch is
pitch.
over for a strike call.
Does it mean you go to a tiki bar a lot when you have your own sections annexed off for the Mike Gill section at the tiki bar in Clearwater?
Yeah, I mean,
big-time celebrity, this guy.
Yeah.
Count now 3-1 to Andrew Shank.
No, he was a very gracious host when we visited him there at the tiki bar.
It's funny because I don't notice him buying us any drinks. I think we bought him all the drinks. I don't know what kind of host that is.
And Shank draws a 1-out walk.
Good job there. That's the way that you want to get things started. Down 1 run. Now you're getting to the meat of that lineup, trying to have an answer.
Zach Barbish, top of the order, takes a first pitch over for a strike call.
And for those people out there own businesses, or some of you that are in the marketing department for said business and want to sponsor high school baseball, give us a shout. You can reach out to us at bfalivestream.com. We were talking earlier, just surpassed 5 million impressions since our YouTube channel was created just 18 months ago.
And I can attest to that, Doug. I get so much feedback from customers. There's a shot down the right field line.
Oh, that's a big,
lands in.
That's big.
That's big.
Shank.
Shank is already at third base. I'm sorry, no, he's not. He's at second base.
Oh, they're going to
lead runner.
Yeah.
They're going to hold them up. Second and third, they're in business now.
So I was saying that we hear great feedback from not only our customers, employees, just people that I know that really love the broadcast, and it certainly has helped us in our business. So like Doug had stated earlier, if you're looking to do some marketing, there's not a better platform to do it with BFA.
We appreciate the kind words, and we're waiting for when we get to be on Facebook as your salesperson of the month, because I think BFA, we've sold a few cars for you, Jim.
Yes, you have. There's no doubt. No doubt about it.
Landon Freeman now at the plate.
Ooh.
First pitch, hits one back to the pitcher, flips the
I like
first
to see
base.
a stronger
and gets
throw there.
Runner does not advance home, so.
It's a nice play by the pitcher, but.
Yeah, he's not happy with himself, because I think he got kind of those big saucer eyes. Thought he had the pitch that he could hammer somewhere to tie the game, and timing was off, just got out in front of it.
So that'll be up to Grant Hunter. Try to tie this game up.
I got to think if he's in Lenape, he's got to be related to Cade Hunter, who's the catcher at Virginia Tech, an absolute monster. By the way, he just hosed out another guy that made the mistake of trying to run on him, some poor sap from UNC.
First pitch pops it up to the first base side, and is that fair or foul?
Foul ball.
All right.
Just foul.
But that could be the difference. Can't give extra outs.
Woo-wee. Tough play, though.
It's a tough play. There's no doubt about it. But
so from one Hunter to another, Alex, I mean, you being at BC, big ACC school, what's it like recruiting in the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic? I mean, you don't – when we were coming through, none of us had the exposure with this type of level and video, being able to show these coaches. So does that help you guys trying to recruit from a bigger pond?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, anytime you can get information from coaches, whether it's video or, a text message about a guy that's playing well. Now with social media, like you said, like Instagram, Twitter, things pop up a lot maybe that you wouldn't necessarily know. So you can get out to see some guys, on the road a little bit more.
hit him. Sorry.
No, and no worries. And Cade Hunter, actually, I recruited him a long time ago when he was a young player, so he's going to do really good things. So if this Hunter is related to him, he's got some good genes, that's for sure.
Yeah, and again, being able to take in-game footage, a bit different than guys just hitting off of a tee or hitting front toss in a cage, or being in a showcase controlled environment. You as coaches, you want to see game footage, and now you take your game changer highlight clips, and it's boom. Here's my best 3 minutes of the last 3 games.
Yeah, and being at an ACC school like BC, right, where we have a little bit more funding, right, so we can fly places to see guys kind of on the drop of a hat, last minute. Some of the smaller programs don't have the ability to do that, right? So to have live in-game video, right, live in-game data with the stats and analytics, right, that helps you maybe determine whether you're going to take that long ride or not. Can make it a little bit easier for some programs, and really all programs are looking to save money, so they can put it back into their program. So really good asset.
Jim, gave me another game changer hat. We got Kevin Minnick from NJ.com, Advanced Media. He's been dying to have one of these game changer hats, so why not have Alex Trezor from Game Changer give you one, Kev? You got it. It is. So it's a preview to the movie. It's like seeing a trailer of a movie, and you're like, hey, do I actually go and see that movie? Is it kind of the flavor, the genre that I'm looking for, and that's exactly what you're going to get out of these highlight clips.
Yeah, no doubt. And honestly, you know, it might be the first time you see someone, right, that makes you maybe get out and see him in person, but it can also be on the back end, right? You've seen him multiple times, and maybe you can't get out to see him that last time, and you get a broadcast like this, and you can watch the whole game and really put your eyes on him. So it definitely can help. And again, there's so much stuff going on with social media and video and stuff like that this kind of falls right in line with what's going on in general.
Here's a shot. Dropping
gonna
quickly. It's going to fall for a base hit. Right in no man's land. 1 run scores. Here comes the throw to the plate. Not in time. 2-run single by Quinn Accione.
So Hill not able to save that run, but let me tell you what a missile looks like. This kid just threw an absolute nuke from center field. Look, bare hands the ball, comes up, collects himself, gets the crow hop, and then that thing is not far off the money. That transition was fantastic. So Wayne Hill turning some heads.
So we talked earlier about extra outs, and I'm not saying the right fielder. That play
Right.
down there, it gave
Yep.
a great effort,
Yep.
but that just changes the game. That end of the inning, and now
Yep.
you have 2 runs crossing the plate, and things change quickly.
It does, as Max D'Alessandro now steps to the plate with 2 outs, and the bases runners at second and third, I should say, or actually first and second.
Yeah, Max D'Alessandro been a standout in some of the prep baseball report events. You know, talked about turning heads from a college standpoint. I know TJ Hunt, the PBR New Jersey director, he's en route looking to get his spot. He wants to take a look at the Gloucester Catholic St. Augustine game.
There's a ball driven to deep left field. Taking the left fielder back, and it falls for a base hit and over the fence.
Ground
rule double.
That actually probably the best thing that could have happened. If you're not going to catch it, let the ball go over the fence because it just saved a run.
Yeah, the runner's got to stop and come back, and that's probably the worst thing that can happen for the offense right there.
Absolutely
Right.
tattooed it. Ooh.
Tough play there.
And the dog almost came up with the play.
So a run
The
does
dog
score.
could have been the BFA player of the game there.
Yeah.
The runner from second base does score. So it's now a 6-4 ball game. With runners at second and third, and now 2 outs.
Seesaw playground special. Up and down, up and down.
Ooh.
I tell you, Doug, the Hill kid is a really good player. I had my eyes on him earlier. I mean, he can run, he can swing the bat, he's got a cannon, so he's really affected this game. The kid's going to be a good player for sure.
We've seen him during some of our events in the College Dream Stream series we hosted over at Rowan College, South Jersey, Cumberland, and he immediately, even as a freshman, as a kid that had caught my eye.
Yeah, he can really play for sure.
Pitch is high for a ball. Count now 1-1 to Dylan Shank. That pitch is fouled away, and hopefully does not catch a car.
It's amazing how many balls actually make it over onto New Road, number one. Number two, there's really no like extended netting. You would think there would be.
And how much traffic, and not a car has been hit
Yeah.
yet.
Hard ground ball to third. Meiswinkle makes the throw, and a nice stretch there at first base by Dominic Dookie to end the inning, but not before. Lenape plates 2 to take the lead, 6-4 here on BFA. We'll head to the bottom of 6. We'll be right back. Pitch lifted deep to center field. That ball is carried. It could go, and it is out of here. Home run, Kyle Neary.
It's coming home. The pitch is
Oh,
low
what
in
a
the
pitch to
dirt.
come
It's
on
dunk
wall.
home.
Are you kidding me? And it is.
They're gonna
It
send
makes
a
it
runner.
count. Here comes the runner. Oh, they're going to get him on a double play. Beautiful job. All right, we're back as we got a little chuckle going on in the background there. Lead you right in. First pitch is low for a ball. I believe this is Caden Mulhyron. It is Caden Mulhyron. That pitch is fouled away. Count now 1-2, or 1-1, I should say.
So, Alex, did you check out that we actually have the Game Changer app on the TV inside the hauler?
I didn't see
So
that.
the coaches have been in and out, and they're, getting hydrated and checking out the game.
I love it. You're putting it everywhere. I love it. I wouldn't be surprised you pulled your sleeve up and had a game changer tattoo. I don't know if you had time to do it this weekend, but we appreciate it. That's for sure.
Zach Barshman.
Yep. Real nice play here by the catcher, Zach Barshman. 2-3 to put out. Get the first out here in the bottom of the sixth.
Yeah, we are seeing more and more of our viewers are actually taking us up as we're promoting the Game Changer app and going over so they can see what's a little bit more, user-friendly, if you want to call it that, from being able to see the live stats and the pitch counts and the things as they go. I think it's pretty cool to see the dual streams going.
Well, it's Kelt me now in line here. Al decided to pick up his phone and said, "Hey, look at all this good info we have here."
Well, Al's quicker to pick up phones than he is picking up a check. So if it were a check, he wouldn't probably pick it up.
Well, if I wasn't doing volunteer work here at PFA, maybe I would pick up a check or two.
Touche.
We are a for-profit, however, we act like a non-profit.
Life of being the owners.
I love you, man. That's the first time I've ever said it on air, but I do.
It's not mutual, don't worry.
That's good. Talk about ruin it. Way to go.
Once again, to our viewers and listeners, this is the real Al and Doug. So if we were not on air, they'd be doing this just at a bar or at a restaurant with each other.
We're at home watching an Eagles game.
There you go. Oh, yes.
Yep. Pitch is popped up center field.
D'Alessandro right on it.
That's a hell of a pop-up, Al. It's like 260 feet. I haven't seen what you do.
Some bad math on your part.
Well, that's at least 260 because that's center
all
field.
right. It's a fly out. FO instead of PO,
Thank
okay?
you. Thank you. They appreciate it. Make sure you get that right on the Game
I
Changer
got it.
app.
Let's see if the Game Changer app says it. Yeah, he flies out to center field.
Right.
Didn't say he popped out.
Well,
There
that's what
go.
you said.
Nice work, whoever's doing the Game Changer over there. And the first pitch of Nate Robbins is low and away for a ball. Robbins is 1 for 2 today. Struck out in the first, singled in the second, and walked in the fifth.
Millville's got to get a spark here. It's got to start with getting a guy on base.
Yeah, momentum should have shifted over to Lenape here.
2-0 to count to Nate Robbins. That ball's lifted to center field, but right at D'Alessandro. He'll make the last 2 outs of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Go to Thunderbolts. In the bottom of the 6th, we're going to the top of the 7th. Score 6-4 in favor of Lenape.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
All right, welcome back as we move to the final inning of this ball game. Top of the 7th. New pitcher on the mound is Gavin McGuire, number 8 for the Thunderbolts. Oh, I could have waited for the public address announcer instead of me going into my
You did a better
text.
job,
That's
Al.
all right.
You sounded better.
Oh, thank you so much, Jim. You're making me blush.
So, hey,
So due up is Sassman, Aguilar, and Shank.
and thanks to our viewer, Doug Rimmerman, Cade's younger brother is a sophomore. So that Hunter is Cade's younger brother.
Here you go.
Well, good bloodlines there.
The beauty of our viewers. And
Interactive broadcast, huh?
yeah, hey,
Oh, we have
how can you go
interactive.
wrong with a guy named Doug?
Plenty of ways, but not him. First pitch is low for a ball.
Man, really scraping the bottom of the barrel with the public address announcer today, huh? Billy Kearns on the microphone. What happened to his dad? He's so much better.
Sounds good.
He does. He does sound good. Especially because we have earmuffs on our headphones, so he sounds great.
Swing and a miss by Sassman. Sassman struck out and walked. His first 2 at bats. And pitches high and tight for a ball. Nice pitch on the outside corner, gets him looking. So Sassaman goes down on strikes. That'll bring up Xavier Aguilar.
Start seeing the crowd filling in, getting ready for the next big game.
Well, it was supposed to go off at 2 o'clock, so they're even for guys like me, they're often late. They're actually early.
First pitch, Aguilar is over for a strike call. Aguilar struck out in the first. Actually, the second. Big swing there. Grounded out 5 unassisted on a force out at third and struck out looking. Back in the 5th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back Ks from McGuire. That'll bring up second baseman Andrew Shank. Jim G making sure his spelling's correct as he put it in one way and just corrected it without looking. Oh, man. First pitch to Shank is over for a strike call looking. And he puts that one on the ground, and the whole base hit the left field. So Shank, a 2-out base runner.
Putting a little extra pressure here on the Thunderbolts, looking for some insurance, and why not check out our friends McMahon Insurance, the McMahon Insurance Agency with multiple locations throughout the Cape May County area. Bill McMahon and his team. Be sure to check them out and visit us. Visit them at McMahonInsurance.com. Thank you, Bill McMahon.
Do they do life insurance, you think?
Yeah, I took a policy out on you.
I was going to say you should, because you're bringing me a heart attack the way you drive me insane doing this job. Anyway, swing and a miss there by Barbish.
Do me a favor, make sure your wife drives home with my wife. I don't want her in the car on the way home. Be sure to really jam on those brakes real hard.
All right.
Maybe think about Lenape getting this guy on his horses here, get at second base, squeeze another run in.
It's a good call, Jim. They need another insurance run up. Well, they're up 6-4.
Yeah, 2 outs, but getting the guy in scoring position could be pretty big here.
Yeah, Millville did most of their damage in the first 2 innings, scoring 3 runs in the first 2 and picked up 1 in the 5th. So their bat's been semi-quiet.
Any balk? Our 5th balk in the last 2 games.
All right, the Buck squad's out.
Those of you that had over 1.5 balks called in the game, can cash those tickets.
They've been balk happy this weekend, that's for sure. I was on the first base line on the first call with the lefty.
Yeah. Was it?
No.
It was not.
No.
The one that we thought he offered at home. He took his step at home.
Yeah. I didn't think it was a balk. I was at, clean sight line. I just talked to the umpire. You know, sometimes when the guys have good moves, right, they get a little jumpy over there making calls. So.
And you think that's a byproduct, not that balk there, but balks this early in the season just because it's so early in the season and the kids are getting their mechanics and everything down?
I actually think it's two causes, right? I think the umpires are kind of getting their their sea legs back,
Gotcha.
and the players are as well. And you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. You guys haven't been on the field for a while in both respects. So.
And then add the fact it's a lefty.
Yeah, the lefties are the hardest. They are obviously. It's
Strike call is
that step towards first base, man.
Barber's trying to get that little free ride there.
As a coach, it used to drive me nuts.
just
I'm like, you deserve.
drive the run in. Drive the run in.
I'm like, whatever you get the next pitch, you got coming to you.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out to end the inning.
Dirty. That was great vertical movement. That thing just dropped right out.
Going to the final frame. Last chance for the Thunderbolts of Millville as they're down 6-4 here on BFA.
Hey, Dave.
Hi, I'm Dr. Trina Lisco, a provider here at Premier Orthopedic Associates. I love that we get to watch these athletes play again. There is nothing better than being able to participate in an activity that you love. However, I know that COVID has us all a little less active than we would like, especially if weather conditions don't allow us to get outside and we've been restricted from the gym. Now is the time to consider some cross-training. Consider body-weighted activities, which are my favorite. Do timed interval repetitions with a little rest in between to help keep your heart rate up and activate your cardiovascular system. We can all stay healthy and active during this time. Remember to start slow and work technique before progressing to higher repetitions. Slow and steady will do the job.
All right, we're back as we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. Last frame for the Millville Thunderbolts to do some damage to try to pull this one out. And we'll lead off with Wayne Hill, I should say. I apologize for that.
Jonathan Adam's going to try and close this one out for Lenape.
Adamman doing a really nice job on the mound. The last, I believe it's about 3 innings he's been in.
He came in the third, I believe.
Yep. Well,
yeah.
we can get that for you on the Game Changer stats live.
That? It's at our fingertips.
Don't even mess around here.
I love that.
Why mess around when you have that?
That's right.
This is a good guy to have leading off here, trying to get something started.
Yeah.
So Ottoman's pitched 4 full innings, giving up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. That pitch just misses. The count is now 1-2 to Wayne Hill.
Yeah, definitely what Millville wants Hill on base with his speed.
He's get on any way he possibly can as that one bounces up there. Count now evens up at 2-2 to Wayne Hill.
Now, hot off the press, the pitching matchup for game number 3 for Gloucester Catholic. It's going to be Joe Vaccarella, and for the Hermits of St. Augustine, it'll be C.J. Fury, the Villanova commit on the hill.
Slow roller in the hole. It's going to be a tough one to get Hill. Here's the throw, not in time. As Hill legs that one out.
Hey, Friedman, that's all he could do at shortstop.
He made a great play, but Hill just flies. Here it is again on the Game Changer instant replay. The transition was perfect.
Yeah.
Just a guy that can fly down the line. Great job by Wayne Hill to leg that one out. And here comes the Big Cat. I like to call him the Big Cat. You call him the Big Show? Is that what it is, the Big Show?
Big Poppy.
Big Poppy.
I call him David Justice. He looks like David Justice at the plate.
Got Johnny High Sox going.
Yep.
He's a good guy to double up, though, if he hits one hard.
Yeah.
So, see what happens here.
He fouls the first pitch off. It's 0-1 to Rodriguez.
I think I got to clean the monitor. Looks like it's been through a war.
And he dribbles that one. It stays fair.
Well, with
it's
me now
actually
shoveling
foul.
pizza down our throats very quickly, I think that was probably the cause of it.
Yeah, that's pizza dust. That's crust dust down there.
Flour from the pizza.
Well, I was saying, I did say earlier, I got to get a monitor box to put around this thing, get the glare going.
Oh, that's what you were whispering. I thought you were saying.
All our viewers heard that.
Yeah.
It's your investment of BFA.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, tough pitch to take.
Busted him inside.
That one just missed inside, 1-2. Rodriguez right now down in the count, needs to think defensive at this point, but still try to drive something maybe the opposite way.
Ooh.
He pops it up.
Hung that one a bit.
And out of play. So the count remains 1-2 to Rodriguez.
As the wind kicks up.
The wind is almost
like a pirate?
blowing to right field. If you're looking at the American flag, swing and a miss. He struck him out as Rodriguez goes down swinging.
It was a good sequence there. He attacked him in. He threw him something off speed, get him out in front, and then he went back away. Really good job there.
Yeah, nice job by Jonathan Alderman on the mound. Again, that's his 8th strikeout now in 4 1/3 innings. We got the dangerous Gavin Shapiro. A big double back in the first inning after Rodriguez's triple. He's walked and popped out the second. And Wayne Hill gets a free pass to second as that one got by.
He could have stole straight up without hesitation.
Yeah. Good job. Stay out of double play here.
Even though that run means nothing, when you got a right-handed batter at the plate, do you have Hill steal again, create some havoc?
No, not down 2. If you get a runner on, then it's a different story. First and second, same concept. You want to take away that double play.
Yeah, for Adelman, I wouldn't even worry about him at second base. He wants to go to third, let him go. Get the hitter out, right? You don't want to kind of be worrying about him, right, and make a bad pitch here, and then, all of a sudden you got the tying run at second base or something.
Plus now you have the wind blowing in, so he doesn't have to worry about a long ball. So like you said, that run doesn't matter at this point. Just attack the hitter at this point.
Absolutely.
Here, Alderman fakes the second. No one covering, just to keep him honest.
Well, sometimes young pitchers, they're kind of dividing their attention, and if he understood the situation a little bit more, right, just go right at the hitter like you said, and kind of let Hill do whatever he wants to do there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
They hit him?
Oh, man, hit by pitch.
So that's a perfect example. If you saw right there, he's looking at Hill at second base, and he's starting to deliver, and he never picked up home plate, right? Kind of spun off a breaking ball and hits him. Now he's in a hairy situation.
He shouldn't even be looking at him at second base. Like you were stating earlier, at that point in time, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Give the obligatory look, maybe, but you're not focused on him.
And that's just a young pitcher making a mistake and trying to do a little bit of everything, right?
So as a catcher, you coming out and speaking to him a little bit, just sit him down, just let him know, hey, you're all right.
Yeah, absolutely. I would go out and settle him down. He's been throwing the ball really well, and now he's one pitch away, really. So, that's what you want him to understand right here.
Big spot for the sophomore Sergio Draws as he steps to the plate with runners at first and second.
Got to feel pretty good. Have a batter like Draws in this spot. Confidence from a coaching staff. Oh,
he rips that one. Woo. Oh, man.
Coach you first.
Did he get a piece of Brailsford over there?
Cat-like reflexes over there.
Holy golly. Let's see if we can catch this one.
Hunter Brailsford's a heck of a baseball player in his own right. Yeah, that was so hard, and we're not even going to see that one.
Oof.
Yeah.
nice pitch on the inside corners. The count quickly goes to 0-2 to Draws.
Good pitch location there. Try to run it in on his hands, because even if he does hit it, you don't want him to hit it hard somewhere.
Alderman's doing a yeoman's job, up to 76 pitches in his relief work in this game. On sets, checks the runner, and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Ooh, that was
Really good pitch.
the dirty put-out pitch there.
9th K for Alderman.
Yeah, that was a perfect pitch, courtesy of our friends at Perfect Turf Landscaping. Call Josh Walters and his team if you're looking for the spring mulch special, serving all of South Jersey. Thanks to Josh Walters.
Perfect segue, Doug.
I'm here all day, Jim.
Not your first rodeo.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, as Al says.
All right, that'll bring up Dom Dookie, the first baseman. He chops that one third.
Might be it.
And
It's
an
right
easy
on the bag.
play over there for Aguilar as he touches the bag, and that will end the ball game. As the Lenape Indians win 6-4. And a great battle between two great South Jersey teams. And I guess we're going to come over here to this camera. So, eventually we will. At some point,
There we go.
it's game number
I don't
3.
know where to look.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, road straight ahead.
I was going to say, I think it's game number 3. What a great contest, gentlemen. I mean, obviously, Alman comes in the second inning. He throws 5 great innings, has 9 strikeouts. That was a big part of this win for Lenape today.
Well, go ahead, Alex.
No, he did a great job. I mean, even in that last inning, right, he got a little hairy there. He did a good job of kind of locking it in, focus on getting it done. So that was impressive right there.
Yeah. So.
And he wound up winning the MVP of the game, Edelman.
Oh, did he?
Yes,
Oh,
he
there
did.
you
Okay,
go.
and deservedly so. He had.
Yes.
And there you go. So perfect segue,
he locked
guys.
it down.
All right.
2 great games this morning. Now we're going to move into the big one next, I guess, huh?
Yeah, the big one coming up, Gloucester Catholic versus St. Augustine Prep. Game number 3, we'll have Mike Gill and Bob Wankel from Crossing Broad, as we had a coach getting ready to come through here.
Coach
Almost got it.
Mondale, he's
right.
never shy with the camera. He's good. He's getting the GC Rams warmed up and ready to go. But, again, what an awesome contest. What an awesome day. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to go over to the Coaches versus Cancer Venmo account, and that's going to be Mainland Baseball-CVC. Want to thank 2 of our Grand Slam sponsors. Actually, make it 3 if we include ourselves at BFA Sports. Jim G and the RK Auto Group. That's RK Chevrolet, Kia, and Subaru. Delsey Drive in Vineland. Be sure to check them out at rkautogroup.com. And Mr. Alex Trezza and Game Changer. See the Game Changer logo down on your screen. And if you're getting ready for game number 3, be sure to download the Game Changer app. You can check it out online, gc.com. And right now, premium membership is a free pass for the next 7 days.
Yeah, we turned it on for all the teams here, so I'm hoping they're enjoying what we have to offer and getting all the stuff from the games that they're able to see here, or maybe they weren't able to make it, so they can see it after the fact. So
very good stuff. And Jim G, you got some people who are in the market looking for not just a vehicle, but for a new career, new job. RK is hiring.
Yes, we are hiring with our service department, body shop, and parts. With the increased business, with inventory at the all-time low level, people are servicing their cars, and hopefully we can get some body work out of these cars along the field here. So some foul balls. So.
All right. Well, after listening to Al for the last 6 hours, I'm going to encourage him to apply and beg you to give the man a job.
I'll just be a runner. How's that? Is that okay? I think my resume says that I'm probably qualified for that.
All right. Well, we are going to step aside and get ready for game number 3.
All right, game number 3 between Gloucester Catholic and St. Augustine Prep. Mike Gill and Bob Wankel from Crossing Broad will be on the play-by-play in color. So we're looking forward to game number 3 right after this. For Al Fisher, myself, Mr. Jim G, and Alex Trezza. You're who?
Doug Stasic.
We can't wait to see you
Play
play ball.